Short, scoopy, hands behind the golf ball impact. Does that sound like you with your irons? Well, in today's live lesson, we're going to address all these points with my dad. So Dad, let's start this video with talking about your ball position. Because you got 7-iron in your hand here, and you had it far much too towards the back of your stance, didn't you? So too close to this right foot. Yeah. Okay, so swing to top. What did this feel like you had to do from there? You sort of felt like you had to sort of dig it out, didn't you? Scoop it out.
I was kind of just hitting it, flopping it, and it's just horrible, going nowhere. Distance was just reducing, and
effort was going up,
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
So just swing to the top, and we're going to show people what it looked like on slow-mo the other day. It was very much sort of this look to it, very much like this. Almost trying to dig it out, trying to scoop it out because the ball was too far back, and then creating, when you did hit it, it went high and short and spinny.
Yes. Or
Majority of the time, it was a little bit thin. Okay, so we use this analogy. We're going to grab the smash bag. We're going to imagine, Dad, this end bit here of the smash bag is where the ball is. So we're going to move it up in your stance for this drill. And I want to feel as though you're going to hit a bit of a punch follow through. So just before you do that, just show people what that would look like if I kicked that out of the way. That punch follow through would be something more like this, wouldn't it?
yes.
A little bit more hips, a little bit more weight on your left, a little bit more this way at impact. Okay, so just swing to the top for me now and just move that ball up in your stance, so a bit further up, exaggerate it. So we've probably got it now around 6-iron. To the top and stop.
More like 4-iron.
4-iron for you, man. Swing down into the bag. Feel that you get your hands ahead. Okay. So it's harder to do, isn't it, with that ball up in your stance?
Yes, it is.
So you've got to work harder.
Yeah.
You've got to get it right. Okay. Do that again for me. Because I want you just to get this feeling right and pay close attention to wrists, logo of that glove to target, club face nice and square, weight on that left hand side, hips and body nicely rotated. One more time for me, Dad. Good. So this is the thing I think is really, really logical with this. If you wanted to hit that bag really hard, what do you have to do? Imagine that was a hammer or that was an axe and this was a piece of wood. What would you have to do? You'd transfer your weight.
Yeah, here and here.
And you'd delay that hit as long as possible, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Whereas you, watching this right here, you were the opposite, weren't you? You were throwing that hit away early.
Yes.
And then your power's all gone over this side. And by the time it's hitting it, it's too much travelling up.
Scooping it, flopping it, it's horrible. Not good.
Quite right, you're hitting like a flop shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move this out the way. Actually, I'm going to move that really out the way there. 5 golf balls in this tray. And what we said was, for a drill for you, really nice feeling drill, was a couple of things, wasn't it?
Yes.
What was it? You come on, you tell us.
I was here.
You're going to move the ball
further foot forward. From my feeling, it's like a 4-iron.
Yeah, and then what sort of shot are you going to play out in your head?
I'm going to try and punch it.
Yeah.
Like this.
So that got us more hands ahead.
Yes.
Because what does a punch shot do? That lowers your ball flight. So if you lower your ball flight, you're taking loft off your club.
Yes.
Okay, brilliant.
And it's hopefully going to go further.
Other things that we sort of experimented with was just doing the same thing with a head cover around here. So you're trying to avoid that head cover and hit down. Okay, hit one away for us. The idea is you don't hit the head cover on the way back. We'll pull that down again.
Hey.
So that's feeling as though you're hitting down on that golf ball. Lovely. Lovely. And you sort of felt that 3/4 follow through was a good feeling, wasn't it?
Yes.
I love using this expression actually, and I love copying people in that feeling of sort of a Tommy Fleetwood finish, isn't it? It felt like you were ball up in your stance and you're working hard to transfer and finish this way, rather than ball back in your stance and work this way. Okay, go again. Let's have a look at this from down the line as well. I think that'd be really nice. If you want to be in my dad's place down here at Mottram Hall in the live lesson series, because no doubt I'm going to get sick of teaching him at some point.
Thank you, Sam.
It's really simple. I'm going to give you an opportunity to take his place. Get in the comments down below. Comment pick me, and also reach out to me via email. I'm going to put my email down below in the description, and make sure you copy and paste the email. double L, double T, people forget it, and then the email never gets here. So make sure you copy and paste that email and reach out to me, and we'll be sure to get a load of you up on the channel. Okay, so again, we're feeling that sort of ball up in your stance and punch shot feeling. Little thin, you're better than that. Go again for me. So again, just have a practice swing, get a feeling what we're trying to do. Now you got better than that, do it again. So we're up. And you're gonna imagine yeah, good. So it feels more this way, rather than throwing it away early. Spot on, straight down towards target. Okay, so before you hit one more away, I think it'd be great just to put 2 slow-mos over the screen here with the impact bag, just showing people, okay, well, this is throwing it away. Okay, and you can see this on the side of the screen now, and then on the other side of the screen, you're going to be able to see Dad doing the opposite of that. Okay, right, okay. I'm going to try and delay that hit with that punch shot feeling. So, now you've watched that, the one thing I want you to get from this video, everybody, is that, pass your club here, Dad, and this is the concept you found strange, wasn't it? Was, okay, well, if I hit down, it actually gets the ball to strike more here. So you've got to think, if you're scooping the golf ball, this leading edge of the golf club is going to be the point at which it's going to contact the ball most of the time. If we transfer our weight, get our hands ahead and hit down, that's when we can start to strike this golf ball more out the middle, therefore create the right amount of spin to create a better, more efficient, longer iron shot.
Let's have another go.
Let's have another go here. 2 more.
Right, further forward in the stance and punch it.
Lovely. Okay, and one more. What are you feeling there? Tell us what you're feeling.
My feeling is it's further forward and I'm trying to punch it and keep the hands like this rather than...
Okay, cool.
Like that.
So you're going to hit one more here, and then we're going to move that ball back to where you normally would have it, and that's going to be that sort of bingo moment. Lovely strike. Okay, how'd that one feel?
That felt very strong.
Which I think is a really nice word with an iron shot, is that it feels heavy. Not heavy in terms of ground, heavy in terms of contact.
Yes.
Okay, so just for 2 shots now, and this is where you build this to being able to go from the range, and that was your drill, okay? And you might actually want to take part of that to the course. And so now where we're going to go, put that ball where we should have 7-iron, and bear in mind that's going to be up of where you feel like it's natural still.
Yes.
Okay, and now we should feel that we've got that ball in a really good position. So ideal here, 7-iron wants to be how I sort of would say in between my zip and my logo.
Yes, but right.
So sort of somewhere around here when we're sort of hanging that down, and that's going to help us hit down. So it's going to help us square the face, and it's going to help us get that centered strike. Lovely. Okay, and one more. Lovely. Again, a big thing I think with everybody's good shots is the balance, isn't it, in that finishing position?
Yes. When you hit it good, you feel you can
pose it all
watch it rather than going, oh, bugger it.
Fair enough. Okay, so you're going away tomorrow. What would you say to everybody as your 2 swing thoughts right now that they can go and try as well? Because they know the drill. They know then what they're going to do to take this to the golf course and sort of make sure they've got that right ball position for the club that they've got. But what are your 2 swing thoughts? So when you're on the tee in Portugal tomorrow afternoon, what are you going to be thinking? I'm
thinking putting the ball slightly further ahead and then trying to punch it.
Yeah. So, and I think that's a simple thing ever. I would imagine like maybe like a tree hanging down here.
Yeah.
And you're trying to start it under it, and you understand that now, if you do that, you're taking loft off and you're hitting down, which is exactly what we want to do with an iron. We want to turn our 7-iron into like a 6-iron and hit down on it to get that most efficient hit.
Yes.
I really hope you enjoyed this live lesson with my dad. And like I say, I'm probably going to get sick of teaching him at some point. So if you want to get involved with these live lessons down here at Motroport, it's easy. Get in those comments, comment pick me down below. Also shoot me an email. I'll leave my email in the description, and this is key. Make sure you copy and paste that from the description. It's LLT, don't forget that. Good luck in Portugal, Dad.
Thank you much.
And good luck to everybody else this weekend. Hope you're having a great weekend playing some golf, and I'll catch you tomorrow at the same time.